a look with this one. These are important and crucial parts of consideration for digital portfolios. You have to create a banner, image, website that represents something unique about you and your teaching or the content of your portfolio. So there should be something that is very important and that is something unique about yourself, so you can create a banner, an image, or website. Color schema, that is another important thing that and crucial for, and it's performing the major task over there, that avoid using colors that might be too difficult to read. For example, very light colors or aggressively bright ones. So use the appropriate colors to display your text. Include at least a few multimedia elements such as images, videos, and audio clips throughout your portfolio. As I told you earlier, that there is a difference between resume and digital portfolio, that in digital portfolio you can display multi-type of things over there, like videos, like audio clips, like images. So at least you have to include few multimedia elements, so that can represent your personality in a better and managed way. Ensure the website layout is consistent and easy to follow across different pages. And very important, public with consent. If you include sample student work and your portfolio is publicly available online, obtain written permission from each student before sharing their work. Why this is crucial? Because if you are going to publish something that doesn't belongs to you directly, so ethically this is necessary and mandatory that you have to take permission the person who belongs to that content, so then you can upload that one. Do's and don't of creating digital portfolio. Here is a small video clip, so that can give you an idea that what is good for the digital portfolio and what is not appropriate for the digital portfolio. So let's take a start and then we will discuss about this one. Just like a physical portfolio, include content that relates to your area of interest. If you're going to add something that does not belongs to you, and that doesn't represent your personality, it means you're telling something lie, and which is not profitable for your personality and for future work. Include images of your work with detailed annotations. Images, you are explaining your work to a reviewer. The one who is watching, who is reading, and who is analyzing, he can analyze your personality by watching the content. And finally, don't forget to include a variety of work, because there should be a variety of work. If you are copy and pasting the similar task and you're preparing a long list over there, that doesn't make you um, uh, that doesn't make sense. So you have to be unique, you have to be professional in this way, and extract from your sketchbooks whatever you have expertise you can extract. And first you need to finalize all the things on the paper or in the rough form, and then you can upload over there. At least one entire project. This is also a very good point. a few finished pieces, one complete projects, few finished pieces, small type of things which can represent you. How to represent? There are multiple ways. You can use the PDF, you can use the PPT, means PowerPoint slides, or embed or link to media. You can use the type of media links, and you can embed the links. For sure, go with the high resolution. But most importantly, check your individual course requirements. If you're going to share something for your job related or interview related, you do need to keep in your mind that it should be related to that job. So you can create multiple digital portfolios according to your expertise, and it depends that where you're going to be share. You have to share the exact what is related to individual course requirements. So whatever the requirement you are going to create, ask yourself, because you are the best analyzer for your work. The first thing in my portfolio, attention grabbing. Is it attention grabbing or not? Does my portfolio show my ideas and development? Because you need to make it very clear, and interviewer or analyzer or examiner can have the idea that what is exactly you want to tell them. Does it communicate my passion? Then congratulations yourself that if you are ready to submit your portfolio. $1 million question: how do I create a digital portfolio? We are just discussing about portfolio's benefits and how it can represent your personality. But for sure, this training session is focusing not only telling you the benefits, we are going to let you know that how you can create in an easy way. In the end, I will share some of the sample portfolio links so you can go through, you can read them, you can watch them, and you can follow their style to create your own portfolios. Create a teaching portfolio in 5 easy steps. What are the 5 easy steps? Gather potential items, artifacts for the portfolio. The second one is select artifacts that showcase your teaching. The third one is polish and prepare the artifacts. Number 4, arrange and organize portfolio content. And the last one, but not least, that is added to create a professional appearance. What is artifacts? Portfolio contain an organized collection of content such as text, files, photos, videos, and more to tell that story. These are generically referred to as artifacts, and your evidence of what you have achieved. Artifacts are a form of evidence that educators can use to tell the story of their classmates and showcase their instructional practices. And it's also a critical aspect of your learning portfolio, and anything that can provide evidence of your education and experience, that is called artifacts. So while preparing or creating teaching portfolio, you need to keep in your mind these 5 steps and follow these 5 steps, and you can have a very good experience to showcase to someone. Common portfolio artifacts includes what kind of artifacts you can include: a list of course you have taught, and assignment prompts, and description of in-class activities, a detailed description of in-class activities, and summarize student evaluations. Whatever you have been evaluated for the students, you can upload in your portfolio. And sample student work. Sample student work is why that pays an important intention for this one. The reason behind: a teacher is recognized by their students and by their teaching, and their teaching can be represented by the sample work of the student. Whatever the achievements they have done, it means it's because of the teachers. Whatever projects they have completed, it means that has been supervision by the teachers. So everything belongs to teacher and related to teachers. But even then, even your supervisor, you are guiding them, teaching them, but you have to share their projects or samples with their permissions, because this is ethically doesn't sound good that if you share something that doesn't belongs to you directly. List of faculty development activities, whatever you have performed during the session for the faculty development, what kind of training sessions you've been attended, and what kind of training sessions you have organized for the faculty development. So you can add a list of faculty development activities in your e-portfolio. And in the end, conference presentations on teaching. If you have organized any kind of conference related to presentation on the teaching, or you have attended some kind of conferences, you can display your work. Now the time to discuss about the tools which are good to go with a e-portfolio or digital portfolio, which can give you a platform. And these are predefined platforms which you can use them. Some of them are purely free and no need to subscription, so you can go and use them. There are long list, and but some important are Adobe Portfolio, Adobe Spark, Wix, Cargo, and Portfolio Box, and many more. The last one is Google Sites. This one is very good for the students, and you can recommend your students to go with the Google Sites to create their portfolio for their learning portfolio. The day they have started their semester, they can start uploading their activities, and by end of the semester they have the outcomes in the form of hybrid portfolios. So we're gonna take start with Wix, and in Wix we will see how to create a portfolio. So here we're gonna start, have a look with one of the video tutorial.
Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create an e-portfolio using Wix. So first, I'm going to show you my own e-portfolio. It's this right here. Right here is a paragraph of myself. My welcome statement, you could just click and you could view the video. And then right here is my bar, my tab bar, which you could just click on it and it'll take you right to where it's at instead of scrolling. My resume, and I put my resume right here in an icon so viewers can just click it and they can view my resume. And that's about it. Super easy, super simple to navigate, nice, clean, and straight to the point. So let's go to the Wix website. And if you don't have an account, you can.
So here is a start, wix.com. You just need to open the link for wix.com, and in first stage you need to create a website and you need to create an account before start. So if you didn't have the account, you just need to click on the get started, and It will ask you some of the informations, and then user ID and password being protected over there, and then you can sign in and continue to uploading your content. So here we have a look with if you have the account with this
So
one.
by just getting started, but since I already have an account, I am just going to sign in. My sites and create a.
So here is a platform to play for your e-portfolio. You just need to log in, click on my sites, and you have to click on create new site.
New site. And then
it will ask you what kind of website do you want to create. There are multiple types of templates available, like business designer, blog, online store, whatever fits you. You can go ahead. Like here is on right bottom corner, you can find out this is portfolio and CV. You can go with this one.
going to ask you what kind of website do you want to create. And since we are creating an e-portfolio, I suggest to click on portfolio. Then it's going to ask you if the website can create one for you by just asking questions, or you can just create a website by the templates that are already made.
This is interesting that if you need to create a website, that is, let Wix ADI create a website for you. If it creates, but this is step by step, it will ask you some questions and you need to answer them, and then it would be created. But the second and easy task is create your website with the Wix editor. It means that they do have some already like finalized templates. You just need to click on them and you can edit them, and you can add your portfolio related content in the templates. And there are lots of design features are available, more than thousands of design features, so you can drag and drop whatever you want from the template.
Personally, I think this is easier, so I'm going to click choose a template. And right here, since we did click on portfolio, it's going to show you all the portfolio templates that they already have made. You can scan through them. They have over 5 pages of them, but I like this one, so I'm going to edit it.
So you can see once you log in with the template, you can have multiple templates and multiple pages in front of you, whatever the template you like it. If you scroll down your pointer, you can find out there are 2 options. One is edit, the second one is view. So this is your first time you're going to create your portfolio, so you have to click on edit.
And then once I click edit, it's going to show me how the template is viewed and how I can edit it. So this is the template, same one as I used for my e-portfolio. And then
so here's a complete template. There is a lot of menus on left side. You can find out different tabs. On top there is experience, education, client, skills. Everything is being pre-designed, and you just need to edit it and you can add your information.
Here on the left side is going to navigate you on how to edit the portfolio. So right here is the menu, which is the top bar right here. You can add.
So here you can, this is basically site menu. You can add or delete whatever you want to display on the top.
If you like to, you can change the order, you can delete, or you can rename some. Just like that. And then it'll pop up right here on resume. But just
so once you have done making changes, the changes would have to appear on this area, because this does belongs to this area. You can drag and drop. You can replace their places. You can rename them. You can delete them. Whatever you want, you can do it.
make sure when you add something right here, you change it over here. And then right here, you can change the background of the page. Either
So this is another interesting thing, that you can change the background. You can use whatever the picture you wanted for your background, so it can make your digital resume more attractive and attention grabbing.
to a video, to a picture, or to just a plain solid color. You can click on change, and then they have different color palettes. You can choose the one that looks professional to you or the one that appeals to your eye. I personally like this one. I'm gonna just click it, press done. And for example, if I want to change this background right here, click it, change strip background. I usually pick the images that they already have there. Click image, just like that. And if I want to change the text right here, double click, highlight, I'll put my name.
Inside the templates, everything is pretty easy to make changes. So you can see that if you want to change the background, you can do it by one click. If you want to change the text, you can do it pretty easily. And even you can increase the size of the font or decrease, and you can change the style of the font as well. And you can make them bold, italic, whatever you want, you can do it.
If I want to change the font, I can. The size, I can. I'll change the size on this one. Just like that. Pretty easy. The image, you can just change it by clicking on it. Change image. Upload media, either from your computer, or you can choose a media from Wix, just right here. The Google search right here. And then right here, I can add titles, paragraphs. All of this right here, you can add to your e-portfolio. So images, gallery, vector art.
Here you can find out a long list, whatever you want to add, you can add it. You can go with the text, image, gallery, vector art, shapes, and even you can find out from the internet if you have a specific requirement, so you can download and you can use in your site.
Example icons, how I added my resume. Just click on it, drag it to the page that where you want it to be located at, and then you can add a link to it. You can add shapes, interactive buttons, if you want squared, circle, boxes. So just if I want to change the container box, click it, change design, theme boxes, circle. But I like this one, so I'm just click it, and there you go. And right here, you can add your social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. You can add video, music, contact forms. You can change the way it looks. They have different methods right here: payment, donation. The menu bar, which is this one right here. You can change it. Yeah, horizontal, vertical. Basically what you like. And the anchor menus are these right here. It's this right here. So basically the anchor menus is what helps users and yourself navigate your e-portfolio. So when let's just say when I click on education, it will automatically take me to education without having me to scroll. And you could
I hope you understand about the anchors, that sometimes you are exploring and like scrolling down the websites, and you click on one of the specific tab and it takes you on that area. So that is anchors management basically. If you adjust it, for example, education, and once you click on education, it will scroll down and automatically like take you on the specific part of that website, that is education.
Apps, you can add media, pictures, videos. And then once you're done with your e-portfolio, always click save.
So that is the final and very crucial part that once you're done, you need to make it save, because if you're not going to save, all of your work being vanishing. So that is important. You need a get a free wix.com domain. So here, this would remain same, and in the end you can add your name and whatever you want the portfolio name, you can add it over here.
Save and continue. Done.
So that's done. Your site was saved. When you publish, the following will be your domain. So once you publish this HTTPS and the name and then wixsite.com/my site, this would be your domain. So you can copy and send the link to anyone, and they can view all of your content, whatever you want to make them view. So once you're done, you just need to click on done.
And then click preview.
And now on top right corner, you can see there are three options: save, preview, and publish. You have done with save. Now you're going to click on preview to review your site. And once you are committed that okay, it's done, everything is good, then you can click on publish to publish this one.
And then this is how the viewers will preview your profile. So click on experience, it'll go straight to experience. And that's about it. Thank you for watching.
So that
Hi,
was,
in this video.
so that was complete details about that, how you can create your own website for your portfolio. And it was pretty easy. I hope all the steps been clear. If you have any questions, you can ask me later on in the end of the session, and I will answer you for this. Google Sites, as I told you earlier, that this is good for the teachers, but more good for the students as well. You can show them that how you can create your portfolio in Google Sites, and they can use this kind of sites for their educational purpose, for their learning process, and they can upload all of their data. So now we are going to create another digital portfolio, and we do need to follow the steps. That is,
follow along the step.
this might be little familiar for all of you because you are using Google Drive, and once you log into your Google Drive, you can have option for the site. So let's follow the steps that how you can create your own portfolio site in Google Forms, Google Sites.
In this tutorial, to set up your Google site, first go to Google Drive. Then, in the upper left-hand corner, click on New. Once you click New, you should see an option that
you can have a list of options in front of you once you click on this option, and there is Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides.
Click on More.
And once you click on More, you can have another list that is Google Forms and Google Drawings and many more options. And there is fourth option is Google Sites.
Under that menu, you should be able to click on Google Sites to open up your new Google website.
So here is your new Google site, and here you can play with that area, whatever you want to create the content, upload the images, videos, whatever you want to do, you can do it.
Once you get here, we want to start in the top left corner by naming our site. A good trick to naming your site.
Naming the site is like mandatory. The reason might possible you can have more than one sites, and to make them differentiate, you need to give them different names so easily.
To make sure you can still find it anytime you need to go back to Google Drive, is to name it with your first initial, middle initial, and then your last name. Make it yours by naming it your portfolio. Once you've named your site, feel free to give your first page a title. You could name it something like your name and your portfolio to show ownership. Once you've given your title page a name, from here you can edit your site with the criteria that we're going to go over now. Before we move on, let's make sure in the upper right-hand corner we click on.
So once you're done with all of your input, either it's the text form or either in any of the form, you need to click on the publish on top right corner.
Publish. Name your URL. It should already be named since we gave our site a name over here in the top left.
So you can see whatever the name you have input in top of that link. So this link is already available in this one. You can see https://google.com and then the domain name and in the end portfolio name.
You can see that it has a similar name in our published website address. Make the settings the same as you see here. To make sure our settings are correct, click on Manage, and it should be set up just as you see on this screen. In draft mode, only specific people like yourself can edit unless you give someone else permission. And in this setting, it should say Publish so that anyone at Horry County Schools can find and view your site. Once you have the settings set up like you see here, click Done. After checking that Manage screen to make sure our published settings are set up correctly, we can click Publish here in the bottom right-hand corner. Once we've managed our sharing settings, you're now able to share your published site with any teachers who ask for access. To share your site, you're going to look for this icon.
So once you have done after publishing and you want to share your site with the teacher or with anybody, here is a link symbol available. You just need to click on that one and it would be copied. And on the bottom you can see it's written copy published site link. Oh.
You've done in a club or any type that you can add hyperlinks out to other documents for access. To share your site, you're going to look for this icon towards the upper right hand of your screen. It looks like a chain link. Click on that link and it will give you your published site link.
So once you click on the copy link, it will show you your published site link and you can click on the copy link and it can be pasted on anywhere in the social media.
Ready to share? Just click on copy the link and now you can paste this link to an email for your teacher or to a spreadsheet, a Google Doc, or anywhere your teacher has asked you to share your site link. When customizing your page, you can look at these text box options to add a text. You can add images. You can explore embed codes. You can add items from your drive by clicking here. You can search for items that you know you're looking for specifically, or you can search through folders and items here in this page. You can also, similar to setting up a Google slide or a PowerPoint presentation.
As you can see on the right side, there are three options available: insert, pages, and themes. In insert, you can insert text box, images, you can embed the link, or you can import something from your drive. If you have uploaded already some content in your drive, you can bring them in your site as well. And you can choose the layouts, whatever the layout you want it, you can just click and you can import that one.
You can select layouts from this menu over here on the right. You can add a table of contents, a set of images, a button that you can add hyperlinks out to other documents or sites, a divider.
A divider is, you can add the divider between two contents.
To dress it up a bit, a YouTube video, your Google Calendar, maps, or any of
It's a long list. Whatever you want to add, you can add it freely.
these other Google Apps options. Next, we'll look at generating content to put on your website. Now let's take a look at generating the content for your site. Your digital portfolio will usually consist of the following pages and sections. However, your organization may depend on your personal style and which format you choose. On your homepage, remember to keep it clean, simple, and easy to read.
3 steps and amazing 3 steps. Clean, simple, easy to read. Do not put a lot of information over there which is mixed up with each other, and the reviewer cannot understand what you are going to show them. So keep it clean and keep it simple and easy to read. Do not overlap texts, or do not choose the font style which is not readable. So use the simple steps. Normally in the official documents we use Times New Roman, and we have to use the font size is a normal font size is 14 or 16, and for the headings we can go with the 18 something sometimes. So it depends, whatever the scenario situation is, you have to choose, but you have to follow these 3 steps. These are clean, simple, and easy to read.
Include a photo of you. Make it a headshot and make sure it's professional. Not anything silly or...
Yes, choosing a photo is also important. Do not use the photo which is for your social media platform. You have to go with a professional photo which represents you as with a sober personality, not like the cartoons.
weird. For the rest of your site, consider including an About Me section. Include your favorite subjects in school, a goal you have for the year, or something you wish you were recognized for. Think about, what does success look like for you?
About Me part is also have some interesting facts that if you are a student, you have to add the list of your subjects, whatever you are studying and what you want to be by end of this study period. So you have to sit back, think about it, and then add it about me, because someone can take the idea of your personality, that what are you and what you're gonna be in future.
Include any clubs, sports, or groups you're a part of. You can bullet things you've done in a club or any titles you have in your club underneath the club title. Include a What I'm Reading section. List or link any books you're reading or a favorite book that you have. Find an image of the book title and make sure you cite the image. You could include a short description underneath the image of the book of your favorite parts, characters, or anything to note.
That's interesting. What I am reading, you can add the title or the cover of the book. You can take the picture and you can upload the picture over here, and you can give a one-line description that what I am reading and what is this book for, and why I do have interest in this book. So it's easy to mention.
Include any accolades. Those are like celebrations. For example, maybe you gained 5 points on a test that you took last time. But don't put your actual test scores. That's just for you. Maybe you have perfect attendance that you're proud of, or you're on the honor roll. Or again, think back to any successes that you feel you've accomplished thus far.
Another interesting thing, you can upload the achievement or results of your examinations, but do not add the numbers, exact numbers, whatever you have take it. It not looks good. You just show up that I have this achievement, I have passed this examination, I have this certification, and this. I have a list, a long list over there. But do not add a detailed numbering or passing marks or something like that.
Include content pages for each one of your classes. Your teacher for each class will instruct you when you will add content to these pages. You'll add content as you complete projects in your class. Just a tip. Make sure that any Google document, slide, sheet, and etc. has the sharing permissions changed so that anyone with the link can view it. Include your passion project. Create a page for something you're passionate about. Do you have a YouTube channel, makeup tutorials, video game tutorials? Do you create things outside of school? Do you volunteer somewhere? Are you passionate about sports, reading, a club that you lead, a youth group you attend, an app you coded, a business you've started? Do you write? Do you aspire to be a lifestyle blogger? Feel free to create pages that showcase who you are as a person. Make sure they showcase who you are as a professional. So if there's anything profane, inappropriate, or for an audience that would not be a future employer, then you shouldn't publish that content here.
So in the end, I would like to share the fact that why I have chosen the Google Sites for the teacher's portfolio point of view. But this is typically, that was in my mind, that being a teacher, we do have something for the students as well. So this is the best way to introduce their path of learning in Google Sites. So I would recommend everyone to share this information with the students and ask them to upload all of their content on Google Sites, and they have to create their own site and they can manage this site as a learner, and you can have supervision for their learning process. You can just give them assignment that okay, you have to take a start with the process portfolio and then showcase your achievement, and in the end this will give you a hybrid look, means a start of the process learning, and it will end up with the outcomes. So this will give an idea for the teachers and many more people, whoever they want to show them that where did I take a start and now where we are, and in future what we are going to do it. So you can encourage them to showcase their knowledge, their achievement on using the Google site, and this would help you, and this would helpful for the students as well. So that's all from today's session, but in the end we have something for you, that is these three links are available. I'm going to show you the details of these links, then this will give you an idea that how you can create your personal portfolio